Any stinking ways, guys. Let's take a look at the board here. Pink Punch with 9, Battling Blue 13, Powerbomb Purple 7, and the Red Machine with 8. Still anyone's game, still a long season to go. We are moving into the third... Wait, we're ending out the third quarter, moving into the final quarter, but still anyone's game at this point. We have not changed the Bible verse. It's still Romans 8:28 that says, "And we know that all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose." Neymar, please. I just feel like it's a very strong, powerful message. This is one I've still been reflecting on. So I thought I would keep it up in case anyone missed the last video or just needed that encouragement again. Guys, open your Bibles, read your Bibles. They are chock full of important messages, very uplifting stuff, even if you don't start as a believer, because I went through a phase of my life where I was a non-believer, but I still reference the Bible just to make myself feel better. Ultimately, that turned into me becoming a believer again. But through my teenage years, I just didn't see any purpose or any proof. I didn't want to see proof of God in my teenage years, but I grew out of that quickly. It only lasted a couple years, and then saw all the evidence again, and I'm now back to being a believer for the last, I'm 35 now, so since I was like 23. So going strong, still going strong. But guys, I encourage you, just open your Bibles, look at Bible verses. Even if you're not a believer, just something to pick yourself up, make yourself feel good, give yourself inspiration, give yourself hope. That's what it's about, right? Give yourself some hope. Today we are battling for the Blue Championship with Shinsuke Nakamura. Gonna try and hold it down. Let's see if he's got what it takes. He's going up against Red Machine with Hangman Adam Page, Lance Archer, Jon Moxley, Brian Cage, MJF. What the heck? Moving right on up to Pink Punch. He'll defend against AJ Lee, Mandy Rose, Naomi, and the iconic Billie Kay and Peyton Royce. Heading up to Powerbomb Purple, we have Scott Hall or Razor Ramon. This is Scott Hall, though. I like the Scott Hall gimmick way better than Razor Ramon's, so Scott Hall it is. We've got Dusty Rhodes. That's right, Dusty is here today. DDP, Batista, and The Rock. And finally, his teammates trying to help him hold that title. Sami Zayn, Trick Williams, a spot for the champion. Bron Breakker, and Aleister Black. That's right, Aleister Black, not Malachi Black. I didn't have any issue with Malachi Black. I just like the name Aleister Black better. It sounds more sinister, right? It sounds very like Aleister Black sounds so gripping, like, ooh, I gotta see what that guy's about. Malachi Black was like, it's cool, but just didn't do it for me. So that is the teams we have out here today. And now, if I can unbury the sword of swinging, here we go. Oh, guys, that feels nice. When you have that power back in your hand and you just grab the sword and slice him down, oh, it feels good. It feels good to chop a man down. At least a little plastic man. MJF, you know that feeling. You are out of here, buddy. Naomi, out of here, my friend. Batista, 2 toes down, 2 toes being out. Okay. I don't know if you guys saw it before I moved Batista. I didn't realize it until I started moving him. Mandy Rose had her feet on his shoulder. AJ Lee, obviously and clearly safe here on top of Mandy Rose, but her feet were on Batista's shoulder. I'm going to save her for that. If you didn't see it, guys, you have to trust me. That is how it was. I just don't want anyone cheated out of points here. Since the race is, competitive, it's still a very close and competitive race. Trick Williams is going to make an early exit. And I just want to make sure everyone gets their fair due points. The Rock is safe. Now, tell me you saw that one. I don't know. The Rock was on DDP, and I don't know if this heel or this calf here was, the foot was up, but I don't think the calf was. I think DDP. You know what? I'm gonna put him back in. The sword will tell us if DDP gets eliminated next round. He wasn't supposed to be here. That's how it is. The sword doesn't lie. We know this. Looks like Bron Breakker obviously clearly safe. He's on the side of the ring here. Nothing touching Jon Moxley. 1 foot down, but the other one clearly up off of the ring here. I can get my whole finger under there easily, no problem. Lance Archer doing a little bit of the same back here. 1 foot on, 1 foot off. Hangman Page down here, 1 foot up in the air. These guys are all safe. Moving them on. Brian Cage landing on top of the women, saving himself. The women landing on top of Dustin Rhodes, the Iconics, landing on top of Dusty Rhodes. Dusty Rhodes, however, taking the fall. What a gentleman. He's saving the women, and then Brian Cage jumps on too, like, hey, if you're saving people, you know, let's just throw me in that mix. Sami Zayn here, 2 heels down, and Aleister Black keeping that foot. See, that's the respect. Aleister is respecting me now because I called him Aleister Black and not Malachi Black. Also, this was his WWE figure with his WWE gear. So, if I can focus in on it. This is the one, probably my favorite one because I really like this textured boot and knee pad. I was trying to get my hands on a second one of these for a minute because I wanted to get another boot and knee pad, but then I realized I'm going to have another of the left shoe. So I decided to give up on that quest. I was still thinking if I find another one though, get the knee pad just so I can give him 2 of the same knee pad. But would that look weird having, or should I get another one, do the boot, and then just switch the bottom part? Like just give him this normal foot and still have this textured boot and knee pad. Would that be cool, or would that be dumb? I don't know. Any stinking ways, guys. Let's leave it in the comments if that would be cool, if that's something you want to see. Do you guys want to see me do more fix-ups? Or no, that's not really my thing. I leave that mostly to MD Toys. He does a lot of fix-ups over there. I notice he hasn't been doing much of well, I don't want to say he hasn't been doing much, but not like he used to. He hasn't been doing the Battle Royals like I do here. So I kind of ran with that and made that my thing to do more of the Battle Royals and let him do the fix-ups and the figure reviews because he's really, really good at those. He's really good at those. But if you guys want to see me do some fix-ups, I don't mind doing it. I'm sure I can reach out to MD Toys and see if he has any ideas of something I could do for you, something to show the fans. But any stinking ways, let's go ahead and get these guys set back up. Shinsuke, how long can you hold your title? 3, 2, 1, give him the bop. As we almost took down the entire... Sorry guys, that was slow because I hit the back corner here of this picture, and that's why this picture poster fell. I moved it over here because we were getting a really bad glare, but that might be in the... I think I just need to hang it to the wall. Also, Uncle Howdy fell. I'm trying to find Bray. There he is. I put Uncle Howdy... added him to the shelf, sitting down here with Bray up because I put Bray with Cena, kind of looking, you know, that WrestleMania moment, kind of having him look over Word Life Cena shoulder. I just thought that was kind of cool, and I'm like, well, crap, now I got Uncle Howdy, where do I put him? So I just sat him down here, kind of in between the Bloodline and Bray. But then I also have like random Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins back there. So I'm just trying to display as many cool figures as I can. I'll giving you guys here just a look at the shelves real quick. Here's just, so Alexa Bliss and Finn Balor. Alexa Bliss is my wife's favorite, absolute favorite wrestler, mostly because she looks very similar to Alexa Bliss. My wife and Alexa Bliss are very similar looking. Finn Balor, obviously you guys know, is my favorite. So I collect a lot of Alexa Bliss and Finn Balor figures because they're our 2 favorite wrestlers. So we collect a bunch of those, of course, and then I did kind of like a Legends line up here with a bunch of different WWE Legends I like, and then up here was just like, it was just figures that I like, so it's like Dom, and I put him over here with we all know his real father, Eddie Guerrero. Then into the Rey Mysterio, there's the NWO pack back there. Charlotte Flair's into some Becky Lynch, into some Seth Rollins, into AJ Lee and CM Punk. So just a couple figures that I really like. Down here I've got some of my customs. Custom Finn, Custom Seth, Custom Finn back there when young Prince Devitt, Custom Harley Quinn, Alexa Bliss, and oh, I thought I had more customs up here. Nope, no more customs. And then just a whole bunch of characters that I really like, or figures that I really like. It looks like Chris Jericho back there, Edge, all the guys just hanging out here. The problem is, this Cody Rhodes, Pharaoh, and Brandy. This is such a sick pack. Like, honest. So I didn't go with the Cody and Brandy Cody. This is the Cody. No, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. That's the Cody and Brandy Cody. I was about to say, I liked the dark coat. It looks so good. Pharaoh's here with them. A whole bunch of guys just down here hanging out, my Cenas, and then the rest of the legends came down here. I do need the display. I don't have all of my like good women's figures up here, but I'm trying to put like all my Ultimate Editions up here. The ones that aren't being used in here, I'm trying to put them up here on the shelf, and then obviously just hodgepodge of like, obviously AJ Lee doesn't have an Ultimate Edition yet. Hopefully we'll get one now that she's back with the company. Hopefully Mattel can get the rights to do an Ultimate Edition for her. I think that would be awesome. I'd love to have her Ultimate AJ, Ultimate Punk. But like, there's just like Shield Seth is peak Seth Rollins. Actually, you know what? It was after Shield. It was transitioning from Shield to first heel run back into babyface when he defeated Brock Lesnar. That was the best version of Seth Rollins I've ever seen. Probably ever will see. I just don't think he's the same as he used to be. Like, although I do really like this gear, I'm just not a fan of I'm not a fan of current Seth Rollins. I feel the same about Becky Lynch. Like WrestleMania, Becky Lynch, triple threat main event. That was the peak best Becky Lynch in the world, only behind the Steampunk. I loved Steampunk Becky. Any stinking ways, I'm getting way too sidetracked. We have a match to conclude. I can go through all my thoughts on figures and stuff later, but maybe we'll do a whole video. If you guys want to see a video of me going through different figures, memories, moments, that sort of thing, let me know. I can go through every one of these figures. Got the turtles. I gotta stop. Let's get back to it. Just leave it in the comments below if you want to see something like that. We've got Lance Archer, who is safe. It looks like AJ and Billie Kay are going to be leaving us here today. Jon Moxley is two toes down and touching. Shinsuke Nakamura. I think he's down. Focus. Yeah, he is down, meaning we will have a new champion here today. The Rock, also eating pay dirt there. Mandy Rose going for that elimination, but eliminates herself in the process. She doesn't even get Braun Breaker down while doing so. Mandy Rose went for all the marbles, eliminating herself and not taking out the target. This is the most unfortunate one we could have. Oh, wait. No, it's not. Brian Cage does have a little wiggle. I thought he was like sitting up on here because this foot is clearly down. This one is up just a little bit, enough to keep him safe. Good thing I put the camera back there to check, because I was literally about to eliminate him. That's how bad I thought it was. Aleister Black safe. DDP, guys, the sword doesn't lie, right? DDP is safe. He was supposed to be safe. He's meant to be here. Moving right along. Iconic Peyton Royce is safe, and Hangman Adam Page is out of here. So we have no groups eliminated. It looks like 2 Battling Blues, 2 Red Machines, 1 Pink Punch, and 1 Powerbomb Purple. So everyone still has a chance to get this belt. Everyone still has a chance. We're all in the hunt. Everyone's out here fighting for it. I don't know why I'm actually talking through this. This is where I pause so I can set everybody back up and then come back into the video. I don't know why I just talked through this segment, because I have a lot to say, I guess. I don't know. I don't. I don't have a lot to say. Also, I did my order wrong. Normally, I like to go like a blue, red, purple, pink, blue, red, purple, pink. I like to, but now I messed it up. I have a blue, pink, purple, red, blue, red. So whatever. I like to space them out. That way, I feels like everyone has more of a fair chance. I suppose. Any stinking ways. 3, 2, 1. Give him the bop. Hey, give him the bop. Get bopped. Let's see here. We've got Brian Cage, who this time is down and out. We've got Braun Breaker down and out. Lance Archer kicking that foot up, knowing how to play the game. Veteran move there. Here we've got Peyton Royce on top of DDP. Aleister Black on top of DDP. They were kind of cheeky. They didn't go down the way they were supposed to. DDP is 2 calves down. That is going to move. We'll do a 3-person finale. Why the heck not? All right, now I'm going to pause this time. Oh, guys, I love when the slow motion finish is so good. I have to go back and watch it a couple times. This was a good one, but I saw one character's head hit before the other character's arm. Sorry, Aleister. You were so close, but your head hit 1 frame before Lance Archer's hand touched and 2 frames before his head touched. So Lance Archer is bringing home the big blue to the red machine, bringing you guys up to 9. So now, guys, we take a look at the board again. Pink Punch with 9, Battling Blue with 13, Powerbomb Purple with 7, and the red machine is now up to 9. Still, anyone's game. Or can Battling Blue hold on with 13 and just let the other teams lock each other out and maybe they win with 13? I don't know. I'd like to see him get a couple more wins because I'm not comfortable yet. I am not comfortable with the lead that we have. Battling Blue is up 13. We are 4 titles ahead of the next 2 closest teams, but that's not enough. I want to get to 16, and then I think I can finally breathe easy. Give me another 3 titles ahead. That way I can be a good 7 spots ahead, and then I can breathe easy. But until that happens, I'm always going to be worried because everyone's still in the hunt. Powerbomb Purple hasn't won in a little while though, so maybe their roster's cooling off. Maybe I'm not too worried about them. They're still at 7, so I'm feeling pretty okay about Powerbomb Purple. Maybe they go on a heater and win the next 4, then that'll make me feel a little bit better because that still doesn't put them up with Battling Blue, but it'll close the lead in a little bit. But here, I'll let you guys look at the roster again. Let me update this. One of those out here and put in a 9 for you. Just like, wow, that's a bad 9. Oh my goodness, what in the heck am I doing? That's a bad looking 9, but hey, it's there. It's a 9. It's fine. You can call him anytime. That doesn't rhyme. Any stinking ways, guys. What I'm trying to say is it isn't over. It's not over till it's over. We've got, let's see, the rest of February, March, April, May, June. We've got 4.5 months and anything can happen. Anything can happen. The season doesn't end till the end of June. So it's, being ahead by 4 is not very, it's not very reassuring for me being ahead by 4. I need to get a further lead. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for everyone who subscribed. I forgot, I haven't been putting subscribers in the shout outs. I apologize for that. I think we're closing in. I think we're around 700 subs right now, which is awesome. That is so awesome. I never thought when I first started this, I never thought that I'd get this many subs. I gotta tell you guys, this is awesome. I hope you guys still enjoy the content. If there's anything you want me to do, anything you want me to change, anything you want to see, absolutely let me know. I'm always taking considerations as well as thinking of my own ideas. If you guys have an idea for a video, or if you guys want to be a part of a video, let me know. I actually have a bunch of wrestling themed quizzes and things like that I would love to collaborate. And also, I was thinking about doing some maybe interviews with some of you guys if you want to do like a Skype interview or something like that. Just talking about your channel, trying to promote you. Because you guys know I want to build up this community. I want to build you guys up. I want to share your content, share your channels and stuff with other people as much as possible. I see that a lot of you are in each other's comment sections and stuff, and that, guys, that makes me so happy, because I don't know if you found me through someone else or you found someone else through me, but I just love seeing this community come together. And it was funny because I was telling Mr. Matt Mann, I said, for the few years now that I've been doing this, we don't have any haters in our comments. Like, I look at other YouTubers that I watch. Now, they're much, much bigger for some of the other platforms, and there's always people in there trolling and stuff like that, but our community is still small enough that it's not, there's no hate, there's no animosity. It's all just the love of action figures and wrestling figures, and doing stuff with our platform, with our figures, showing people, I'm trying to inspire creativity. That's what I really like to do, is I want to inspire creativity. There's a bunch of themes for what this channel is, right? There's obviously the give back side. We want to give back. I want to get to the point where I can make some money on YouTube and that I can buy action figures and give back to you. That's the first and foremost goal. I want to be able to use my platform to give back to you, because maybe some of you are, still kids and don't have a job yet, so the only time you get wrestling action figures is on birthdays, Christmas, special occasions. So you don't have a job, you can't go out and buy an action figure because what money are you going to use? So I would like to be able to help that kid and say, hey, YouTube's paying me, I have some money, what wrestling figure do you want? Let me go see if I can find it for you, and then send you an action figure completely free. Help build your collection just a little bit. Or maybe you're someone who doesn't know if they'll like wrestling action figures. Like, oh man, well, I really like watching the channel. I like watching what you do, but I don't know if I really want wrestling figures of my own. You know what? Let me do this for you at no cost. Once I get to the point YouTube can pay me, let me go buy you a figure and send it to you, and see if that gives you some spark or creativity, or it's just something that you really like and want to put it on a shelf or keep it in a box on a shelf. I mean, I want to be able to give back. That is the ultimate goal. That's goal number one. Goal number two is to create a safe, friendly place where we can come together and talk about our love of wrestling, our action figures, and not just wrestling figures. You guys know I have like other figures. It's more than wrestling. I love action figures. They are just very cool. It's a little piece of something that shows my fandom for different things. So I want to create that space where we can all talk about the things that we like to talk about, in a safe and respectful manner with each other. We could, debate like, oh, well, is this the best Aleister Black, or is NXT figure better? It's like, I mean, to each their own. I like the NXT one too. I don't know if there's a bad Aleister Black figure. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I don't know if there is a bad one, but this is one of my personal favorites. I just love the textured boot, any stinking ways. You guys know it. It's about sharing content, sharing ideas, inspiring other people to pick up their camera or their phone and record stuff on their own. I know a lot of you guys still link me or even comment me when you make videos, and I watch every single one, guys. Every time you guys put me in the comments or you link me, I go watch it. I go watch it because I care. I care about what you guys are doing. I'm really, inspired that the community is as strong as it is. So it means a lot to me. So thank you guys so much for all that. Sorry, I got a rambly here in this one today. It's going to make for a long video, I bet. But I just want to let you guys know that you are important. What you're doing is important. I really enjoy it. I appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate you guys supporting me and what I do, and just want to let you all know that I've got your back and you got my back, and I appreciate it. So thank you guys so much. Yeah, now I feel emotional. But I don't think I'm going to cry. I'm not really a crier. But anyways, thank you guys so much. You're the best. Stay blessed. Don't forget to keep God first. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.